Good day everyone, I am SANDAY DATU, and today I will be discussing neurodevelopmental conditions, specifically focusing on a specific learning disorder and motor disorders. These are conditions that affect how individuals develop and perform certain skills, impacting their daily lives, academic performance, and overall functioning. So, let's start with the specific learning disorder. Specific learning disorder is a neurodevelopmental condition characterized by persistent difficulties in learning and using academic skills such as reading, writing, or mathematics. So to be diagnosed, a person must show these difficulties for at least 6 months, despite receiving appropriate interventions, and the symptoms must be significantly below what is expected for their age and cause substantial impairment in academic, occupational, or daily functioning. So what areas does the specific learning disorder affect? Of course, reading. People may read inaccurately or slowly, and they may have a poor reading fluency. And understanding what they read can also be challenging for them. Next is the written expression. Difficulties with spelling accuracy, errors in grammar and punctuation, trouble organizing thoughts in writing. Next is mathematics, of course. The difficulties in understanding the numbers and the quantities, the challenges memorizing math facts, and problems with calculation and math reasoning. So those are the areas that the specific learning disorder affected. Specific learning disorder can be specified with different levels of severity. So it can be mild, moderate, or severe. In mild stage, some students may experience mild challenges in one or two areas. These difficulties are manageable with additional support and accommodations like extra practice, adapted materials, or tutoring. Next is the moderate stage. Of course, the student at these levels require more intensive teaching strategies. They might need targeted interventions, frequent support, and personalized instruction to improve their skills. Severe stage, the difficulty significantly impact multiple areas of learning, often needs ongoing, specialized support from specialists, even with help. The student, some difficulties may persist and require long-term management. Next, let's discuss motor disorders, which are also classified as neurodevelopmental disorders. This involve problems with intentional movement leading to motor clumsiness, repetitive movements, or involuntary movements known as tics. So here are some types of motor disorder including the developmental coordination disorder. Children with DCD are often clumsy, slow, or inaccurate in their movements. These difficulties can interfere with everyday activities like writing, tying shoelace, or participating in sports, can also affect academic performance. Next is the stereotypic movement disorder. This disorder involves repetitive, rhythmic movements such as hand flapping, body rocking, and head banging. These movements are involuntary and are often used to soothe or self-stimulate. Next is the tic disorder. Tics are sudden, rapid movements or sound that occur repeatedly. It includes the Tourette syndrome, which characterized by multiple motor tics and at least one vocal tic, lasting for more than a year. Persistent motor or vocal tic disorder also includes either motor tics or vocal tics but not both, lasting more than a year. The next one is the provisional tic disorder, tics that have been present for less than 1 year. Sometimes individuals may experience tics that do not fit neatly into the categories, or the tics may not be fully described or observed enough to assign a specific diagnosis. This is where other or unspecified tic disorders come in. It means that the person has tic-related behaviors, but they don't meet all the criteria for the specific tic disorder types, or the diagnosis is still being evaluated. Neurodevelopmental disorder like specific learning disorder and motor disorders can significantly impact a person's learning and movement abilities. Understanding these conditions help us provide better support and intervention to improve quality of life. And that would be all. Thank you for your attention.